So the other day I saw this video on TikTok that I would call the exact opposite of how a man should handle rejection. The story comes from my home state of Texas, and more specifically involves a Dallas radio DJ named Mason. In the video, this woman talks about how she had a date set up with someone who she had met online, but when it was time for the actual date, the man left her waiting in the restaurant with no sort of reasoning as to why he didn't show up. After waiting the 45 minutes, she got up and left, and it wasn't until 2 hours later when he finally sent her a message that he couldn't make it because apparently his father was in the hospital, only to inform her later that night that he had lied and that he was just trying to make up an excuse. And then the genius had the idea to send her this voicemail.
It's Brad again. So it's been an hour and I haven't really heard from you, which I don't think is very cool. I talked to my friends, and they said I should have heard something from you by now. I know you're busy with work and everything like that, but, I just basically spilled my guts to you and, was super honest with you, and I just don't think that it's fair that you're not calling me back. This is not cool,
Not cool.
I'm starting to rethink things, and
what?
I don't know. If I don't hear from you in the next 30 minutes, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to work out.
Oh.
You see, ladies, this is why you don't go out with guys named Brad, Chad, Thad. Any of those names are red flags. Seriously though, this man couldn't be any more insane. He's the one who stood her up on the date and then lied about his father being in the hospital, and now he's trying to not only play the victim, but threaten her as well. But the lunacy does not stop there. This man went on to send her over 13 voicemails, and with each one they just got worse and worse.
I wanted to call and apologize. I'm super sorry. I just get really upset sometimes. I just haven't been treated very well over the years, and, you said you were different. I thought you were different, and, I just get a little upset when I feel like somebody's not being honest with me after I've been honest with them, because I was honest with you, so I was going to hope you're honest with me. But I still haven't heard from you. It's been a little bit. It's been a few hours, and I just feel like you could respect the situation and me.
I could.
You call me back, but like I said, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean to yell, and, that's not who I am. Just give me a call and so we can reschedule everything. And once we do, I can explain to you what type of person I am and how honest I am and just cool and calm and all that fun stuff. So I look forward to talking to you and rescheduling another date with you. So, I'll talk to you soon.
So the gaslighting continues while he is still trying to play the victim. Remember, this is a grown man complaining to someone he just met that his love life has been trash. Talking about, I thought you were different. I think you need to shut the fuck up, Brad, and get the fuck out of here with your bleached bangs. And those two voicemails were really just the tipping point of this incel iceberg. Like most of these creeps out there, quickly this man's gaslighting turned to anger after leaving various voicemails and text messages and getting no response back.
Why haven't you called me back?
I don't know.
How did somebody do that to somebody else? I told you that this has happened in the past. You said you weren't going to do it. You said it happened to you, and it happened to me. That's why we got along so well. I have left several messages spilling my heart to you. All I'm asking for is a callback, and we could go on a date. I could treat you really nice. I really can. I just don't understand girls like you. I thought you were different.
I am the same as every other girl. Frightened for my life.
At this point, she should be relieved that he did not show up for that date. For you younger guys out there listening, I know that dating can be difficult for some people, but at the end of the day, no one owes you anything. Not a response, not another date, and of course, no one ever owes you access to their body. I don't care how good the date went or how much money you spent, you do not want to end up like this fucking clown on the other end of the phone call. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't want you, you have to respect that and move on. Maybe you'll get another shot in the future if you really think it was someone special, or maybe you'll meet someone else who's a much better match for you. But this right here is just unforgivable behavior by a raging middle-aged incel. And also the reason I think any woman a person in general living on their own or at the head of a household really does need to own a gun for some protection from these freaks. And after his little temper tantrum, he came to his senses and realized how insane he sounded, and sent her another voicemail telling her not to put this thing on TikTok because he knows she has a decent sized following, and putting him on blast like this makes him look like an absolute idiot.
Please do not put any of my information on TikTok. Like I said, I'm kind of a sensitive guy. I'm a private guy. And just please, whatever you do not put this on TikTok. I would hate, to have legal get involved. Just please, just don't do it. Just be smart and just don't do it, okay?
He's threatening me!
Alright, call me back. I still haven't heard from you.
Now this is where the story takes the craziest turn yet. After this guy Brad's mom decided to call her up and make peace of the situation, basically begging her to give her poor little Bradley another shot.
Hi Mason, my name is Patty and I'm Bradley's mom, and I know I should not be calling you right now, that this is none of my business, but I have a habit sometimes of trying to make things right, and Bradley told me what happened over the weekend and about the date that y'all were supposed to go on, and I was so excited for him and excited for you too. I know you're new in Dallas and you need to get out and see what the city's all about, and Bradley and I have a lot of talks about how we treat people and how he knows that what he did was not right, and he knows that, and he has acknowledged. He said, Mama, I know I shouldn't have done it, and I want you to know that as his mama, I take this very seriously, and I told him, you need to make it right. It's not how we treat people, and he knows that, and he's always been such a good, kind boy, and I just feel like, maybe if you would consider giving him another shot, maybe you guys could figure this out. And so, what I was kind of hoping was that you maybe come over to our house and have supper and just kind of let you see that Bradley's a good boy, and that, I raised him right. And he knows better than to do what he did over the weekend. I'll show you some Southern hospitality. I can make you some barbecue. Bradley's really good at barbecue, and he makes the best barbecue sauce you've ever had in your life, I swear. He should bottle it and sell it. But that's neither here nor there. I tell him all the time, though, he could probably make a lot of money selling his barbecue sauce. But anyway.
Dude, she was talking about a middle-aged man like he's 12 years old. Is this some sort of Forrest Gump gone wrong type shit? He really tried to have Mama call in and invite her to the crib for a play date, so maybe he could get her in his little race car bed that night. And I gotta be real, as someone from Texas, I have noticed that some of these southern mothers enable their sons to be pieces of shit. Oh, my son Bradley, he could never do no wrong. That's how you end up over 30 years old and all fucked up like this guy. And no one in their right mind would go to their house. They're probably on some family from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit. Honestly, we should all just pray for this woman's safety. And like I said, do not let yourself watching out there ever get to this level of desperate and scary. The red flags were strong with this one. Would you guys want someone leaving your mother or possibly your sister a voicemail like that? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today and subscribing, and of course for following me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks on both Twitter and Instagram. But as you guys know, there's some other crazy motherfuckers out here that need to get covered, so it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace!